By now, Noora and I had traveled almost the entire length of Egypt. With my arrival in Cairo on the first full day, we were to journey to a souk near the end of our trip. From Cairo, we took our flight to Aswan to visit the great temple of Ramesses II and the temple of Hathor and Nefertari, and the great dam at Lake Nasser, before moving north again to Luxor, before returning to Cairo for the end of my trip. Noora and I took a late flight from Cairo to Aswan and arrived late at night. When we arrived at the airport, we found a large group of cab drivers waiting outside. After haggling a bit with one of them to make sure we weren't being cheated, we finally chose a young man named Muhammad to drive us through the night on the lonely road to our hotel. I'm on the plane to Aswan, and Noora is not here, unfortunately. She is not feeling well, so she's decided to stay in the city of Aswan, and I'm going out to Abu Simbel by myself, along with 2 or 3 dozen other people. This has got to be the smallest plane I've ever been on in recent years. It seems that the further I go into the country, the smaller the planes get. But I at least have some, decent leg room, and hopefully I'll be letting you know how things are going real soon. See you when I get off.
Goodbye, Nefertiti.
Oh,
No,
thank you.
no, Hannah, Nefertari. Nubian, Nefertiti, goodbye. Ramses, have a good day.
بص على كثير من الجزيرة. بص على كثير من الجزيرة.
لا مرة بتجيب
Wave, Brother Rachmon. All right. This is my driver, Brother Rachmon. He's driving me up to Abu Simbel, and now he's driving me back to the airport. And he's a good brother. And he's fair and charges a decent price and speaks real good English and is very friendly like a lot of these brothers out here. So, you know, we're glad to have met you, Brother Rachmon. Well, I've been to Aswan. I've seen the Temple of the Sun, the temple dedicated to the wife of the king. It was smaller than the original large Temple of the Sun. And I understand that the Temple of the Sun was slightly offset from its original placement by the original builders, but they finally got the positioning right after they figured out that the original setting, the original plan setting for the move was slightly off by a few centimeters or a foot or so. It was very beautiful temples, very good weather, and excellent guides, and it wasn't that expensive, and getting there was very easy because I took a private vehicle. I almost wound up being the last person there, but that was okay too. I managed to get to the airport ahead of most of the other people on the tour bus. It's been a good day. I just spoke to Noora, and I'm on my way back to Aswan on this plane, and I'm going to see Noora, and then we'll spend the rest of the day in Aswan, and then move on to Luxor. More later. Take care. Thanks for coming to get us.
Yes.
Okay. Noora and I appreciate you coming to get us, okay?
Okay.
All right. We've had a good time here.
اهو معاك اهو.
Hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. Our friend here has been. Oh, I had a great time. Wonderful. Our driver is an excellent driver, and he's been very, very helpful, very, very friendly, very, very professional, and he keeps his eyes on the road too. And so, I'm happy to get the experience. I really wish you had come. I know you're tired and everything, but it was a great experience, and I got lots of video, so you'll be able to see it as if you were there yourself.
بس لا ما لا لو هيروح السد لازم يدفع تيكت 20.
Okay. Built by NASA.
We like NASA. This
Lake NASA.
this Kalabsha temple.
Oh, the temple.
Yeah, Kalabsha.
Oh, okay. Is it possible to go over there?
Yeah, it's this way to stop here.
Okay. All right. This place is really beautiful. Whatever you can tell me. Anything?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
This way, all the dam.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is where the water comes in?
Yeah, all the dam this way.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
It's great.
Put this here.
Power?
Well, power. Power high dam.
This is truly beautiful. I forgot that there was a temple over there.
على فكرة مشوي روح شيل ميرو من عمتك روح شيل ميرو من عمتك سامعني؟
هو قاعد ما نزلش
شيل ميرو من عمتك
تاني.
أنا غلطان
كويس والله يا حاج. خلاص كده حاج تمام. لا 20 عربية يا رجل خبر في ايه؟ قمت وراك الصبح والظهر شكرا بعد كده بقى بقرن باجي اخذ. ماشي سلام.
This is the temple of Philae, near the Aswan High Dam. Noora and I didn't have a chance to visit this temple, but we will on our return journey. Wave bye-bye. Salam.
نقعد انا بالليل ولا نوصلنا كده؟
Carriage with no rider. Okay, goodbye, magic carriage. Goodbye. The magic carriage of Aswan.
Well, let's see if you'll find.
And yes, the carriage did park by itself. A happy ending.
الصورة ولا
يا راجل هو ده؟ بس الجد التاني دلوقتي ما حلو.
الملوك والمؤمنين والصلاة والكلام من ده. أنا في الفندق اللي هو الهيلز، الفندق بتاعي بس مش هتمشي بكرة يعني.
لا همشي بكره.
ما ينفعش.
والله مروحه بكره. الحمد لله. لا لا حلوه. انا يا دوبك خطفت يوم يعني كنت في اسوان. هو احنا غصب عننا مضطرين يا راجل. مضطرين والله.
أنا وديتني بعد كده الجزيرة في فندق جميل جدا.
عارفاه زمان رحت. زمان نعدي له بمعديه كده مش كده.
متحف النيل متحف النيل بتاع القدام ده اللي فتح جديد.
مدينة الأمن. ما تروح المتحف.
لا ماليش في المتابعه.
كل اوديك وبقول لك وديها.
تعاملوا يا البحر كده.
ما يا ابوي اهلا وسهلا. نوايا البلد يا ابوي. نوايا اسوان يا ابوي.
الله يخليك شكرا.
It's sunset high above Aswan. I'm with Noora and some of her friends. Actually, the parents of one of her young patients. They're over there, near the car. The car I just got out of with them. A lot of the cars here in Egypt are broken down or wouldn't pass inspection in the United States. But they're good enough for here. seems to be all that matters. That's all for tonight. More tomorrow. Bye-bye. As I stood on the ridge overlooking Aswan, I couldn't help noticing how all the buildings seemed to be clustered together everywhere I looked. People of Aswan seemed to live cheek by jowl, one on top of another, in buildings many of which would be considered worthy of being condemned in the United States. And yet, as I looked out over the night sky and the vista of the city, it occurred to me that the people of Aswan should not be compared to people living elsewhere, and that indeed, perhaps the people living in America were living by false standards. All the people I met in Aswan seemed to be dignified and happy, which is more than I could say for most Americans. Hello again. Noora and I are now at a Nubian restaurant high up overlooking Aswan. So the evening hasn't ended yet. I just came out for a quick video to let you know what's going on. And as soon as I came by, the music started in the background. So that's where we're at right now. Walaikum salam. This is the front entrance of where we're at right now. It's very ornate, very decorative, and presumably very reminiscent of Nubia and the Sudan. We're at a table which you may have seen a little bit of in an earlier segment. This is the inside. In the end, the journey to Aswan was a great experience. Like a good tourist, I had myself photographed with the keys to the temple. I met and spent time with some interesting and friendly people, and of course, I got lots of pictures of my girlfriend Noora. We would leave town the next day by train to go to our next stop, Luxor.